Pictures started emerging from the White House on Thursday that showed Trump administration officials walking out the back door with artwork and other decorations that really seems like these people should not have had in their possession. The pictures on the surface told the story that Trump officials were in fact looting the White House. And that was the, theme that seemed to prevail. It won the day, and that's what everybody thought was happening, was that these Trump officials were looting the White House. Well, unfortunately, that's not entirely true. But it's also not entirely false. Here's an explanation of some of the things that happened that day. First and foremost, you had, I think it was Jake Tapper was tweeting out like all these pictures like, oh, they're taking more stuff. Well, it turns out the one thing that Tapper tweeted out, the bust, they were taking a bust of Lincoln out of the White House. That was actually loaned to them by a museum, and it was being returned to the museum. See, every incoming president's allowed to go there. They pick out these, historical artifacts that they then get to decorate the White House with when their term is up. They take them back to the museum. That's what that was. They were not stealing the bust of Lincoln, as far as we know. Another one, picture of some kind of stuffed bird being carried out by a woman and put in the trunk of a car. The bird was also likely from the museum, although that's not 100%. We'll get more to the bust and the bird in just a moment. But then we have the big one that actually does appear to be looting, and that is Peter Navarro walking out of the White House with a painting of Trump and Xi Jinping from China as part of their, tariff talks. And Navarro's just holding it like he just walked out of Hobby Lobby with it. Walking down the sidewalk. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is not actually a historical artifact loaned to them from the museum. That is, in fact, something that was created during Trump's tenure. So Navarro doesn't have claim to that, and he can't say, "Oh, I was taking it down to the trunk. We're going to swing by the museum on my way home." Yeah, that doesn't go back to the museum. So unless Navarro is the one who paid out of pocket to have that painting done and paid for the frame and all of it out of pocket, unless that is the case, then it would appear that Navarro might have been looting that particular painting. Here's the thing. Even if every one of these things being taken out of the White House on Thursday was in fact headed back to a museum and none of it was being stolen, I have a question still. Why are we having White House staffers in business attire moving stuff? You mean to tell me we can't get, we got a $740 billion budget for the military, but we can't afford 2 men in a truck? Really? We can't afford to get a U-Haul for the day? Like the woman with the bird, she's loaded into the trunk of some kind of hatchback there? What the hell? This is the most half-ass move I've ever seen. It's like a bunch of college kids moving from one apartment to another. You just get everybody that has a truck. You throw the crap in there. You pay them with a pizza and some beer. And you go on with your life. Is that what happened at the White House? Why would Peter Navarro need to be moving things? I would think they could hire people for that. There is an entire industry built around doing that thing, moving. Maybe throw some money to those folks, help out the economy a little bit so it doesn't look like you're stealing everything out of the White House.